Take a look at this. In the past 7 days, Mel from the UK made $21,000. Bill from Singapore earned $2,300. And Colby from America made $1,895. And what do they all have in common? Nothing, except they're ordinary people who used one proven system to create consistent income online with just a few hours of effort each week. Over the next few minutes, I'll share with you the exact strategy I personally use to generate steady daily profits online. If you're tired of the hype, scams, and false promises that have left you frustrated and stuck, then this solution will finally make sense. Stay tuned until the end because I'm only revealing this to a select group of people due to time restrictions. You're lucky to be one of the few seeing this before it's taken down. Let me make this clear. Do not leave this page because it won't be available again. What you're about to uncover is a rarely known method that serves as a step-by-step guide to generating simple, consistent daily profits online. This is something fresh and entirely new because I've never revealed it until now. Picture this, earning money online every single day with confidence. That's thousands of extra dollars added to your monthly income. And here's the thing, making that kind of money isn't just possible, it's easy, as long as you follow the right steps. With this proven system, my students have been earning up to $30,000 a month while working just 20 minutes a day. It's simple to do when you know the process, and you can do it from home, your favorite cafe, or anywhere with an internet connection. Hi, my name's Philip Johansson, award-winning marketer, and with the tools I'm sharing with you today, you can start supplementing your income by up to $30,000 or more every month. And yes, that's proven real income being earned by real people every single month, all from the comfort of their homes. The days of grinding long hours at a day job just to stay broke are over. Imagine working smarter from anywhere in the world and making hundreds of dollars a day with something you can improve over time. You've seen the headlines. People across the U.S. are quitting their jobs in record numbers and transitioning to new careers. Among them is one unique business model that feels like hitting the lottery for those who crack the code. That business is making money online. Like any profitable venture, many people try, but only a few truly succeed. Here's the thing, the ones who do succeed aren't extraordinary. They simply discovered the right system before it was too late. And here's the real secret. Making money online is actually much simpler than the so-called gurus want you to believe. All you need is the right system, a repeatable set of techniques that can generate consistent daily income, almost like clockwork. Believe me, the average internet millionaire isn't a genius, and you wouldn't think they were anything special unless you saw their bank account. They're not particularly eloquent or brilliant. They're just regular people like you or me. Here's the truth. You could keep working the same job you don't enjoy, hoping that someday things will improve, but deep down, we all know that life only changes when you decide to make a change. As the saying goes, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again while expecting different results. The only thing separating you from the people earning great money online is that they know something you don't. That's why today I'm sharing an incredibly simple technique with a select group of people. This is the same method that earned me over $115,000 just last month. And since I started revealing my system, I've helped hundreds of people just like you working only a few hours a week on their own schedule. You can do it too. In fact, you can earn steadily increasing profits each day by just dedicating a little time to this proven method from your couch or on your smartphone or in bed from your laptop. And don't worry, this has nothing to do with Amazon, online surveys, app testing, or Bitcoin investments. In fact, it's way easier. It's a cutting-edge online profit method designed to start making you money fast and consistently. Increase your income each month with very little of your time. At this moment, I'm sharing with you the possibility of having that extra income you needed, but never had the means or time to pursue. Nobody wants to work a full-time job only to come home to another job, which is why my method is so attractive. Even if you've only got 20 minutes to spare each day, you can get started with just a few simple clicks. Small actions lead to big results. You choose your hours and are in complete control of your own schedule. The amount of time you spend and how much money you make is entirely up to you. As long as you can spare 20 minutes per day, you can easily start generating considerable profit each month. This is your chance to work less and earn the kind of income you actually need. It doesn't require any special skills at all and can be done anywhere in the world. Many of the folks succeeding with my method never went to college. Some never even finished high school, yet they're making more money today than most college graduates who spent tens of thousands of dollars and gave up 4 years of their life to earn that degree. The few people I've shared this with are now earning more than the average 4-year college graduate, and they achieved it in far less time. All you need is a computer or mobile device with an internet connection. Whether it's a laptop, smartphone, or tablet, doesn't matter. There's no special software to install, no complicated steps, and no steep learning curve. It's so straightforward, you can start applying this method in just minutes. Personally, I've made money quickly and effortlessly, even while on family vacations or traveling to visit friends. I'm sure you've heard similar stories before. Someone promoting an opportunity that sounded incredible, promising fast and real online income, only to fall short. You might have even tried one of those methods yourself and didn't get the results you hoped for. I get it. I've been there too. And I know exactly how that disappointment feels. I know how much it hurts. It's frustrating and discouraging. I wouldn't wish that feeling on anyone. And that's exactly why I'm so glad you're here, because what I'm about to share with you is completely different. In fact, it's so different that I can actually guarantee your results. This system is so powerful and lucrative that it has the potential to completely transform your life. And once you see how it works, you'll have a 100% legitimate, easy to follow strategy to make real money in a sustainable way. There's no need for prior experience, no hidden startup costs, and no strange fees to worry about. Your profits are deposited straight into your personal bank account. You can even opt for daily payments if you prefer. This is the same system that hundreds of regular people just like you are using right now to earn real money in ways you never thought possible, and it can do the same for you. Take Mel from the UK, for example. She made $3,100 in a single day using my method. Or Bill from Singapore, who pocketed $2,300 from just 60 minutes online last week. Colby from America netted a cool $1,895 in her first few weeks using our program. And there are more success stories each week. It's all within your reach, and I'm ready to help you achieve it. It's just minutes away. In fact, it's stunning the amount of people writing to me weekly that have completely changed their lives in such a short time with this method. Now, I haven't shared these secrets with many people because when I open this program, I can only accept a few participants that I know I have the time to work with and guarantee their success. But before I show you my life-changing secrets, I have to be honest with you about what my life was like before I discovered this method that upgraded my income and my life as a whole. I know what it's like to come from a dark place because I've been there myself. Not long ago, I was working as a plumber, a job that demanded long, grueling hours and paid just enough to scrape by. Every day felt like a battle to stay afloat while being buried in bills and mounting debt. Life wasn't enjoyable, it was survival. I wanted more, but had no idea how to achieve it. I didn't grow up with wealth or privilege. My parents did the best they could, but there was never enough to go around. They taught me the value of hard work, but even that wasn't enough to build the future I dreamed of. As a plumber, I was stuck in a cycle of backbreaking work, long days, and constant stress. One day, while standing knee-deep in sewage on a job, I had a moment of clarity. This couldn't be my life forever. I was physically and mentally drained, and I knew something had to change. I wanted to provide more for my family, to break free from this endless grind, and to create a future I could be proud of. I started searching for answers. Every night after work, I would sit down and look for ways to make extra income online. I was desperate to find a solution. At first, I tried all the wrong things. I'm talking online surveys, free programs, and get-rich-quick schemes that promised the world but delivered nothing. I spent hours filling out forms, chasing contests, and jumping from one program to the next. Weeks went by, and I was making pennies, literally less than $2 per hour. I felt like I'd been tricked, and my hope for a better future began to fade. I felt like I was stuck in a never ending cycle of failure. Also, I couldn't believe just how naive I'd been, and I swore I'd never fall for another gimmick again. Unfortunately, I had no idea what to do next. It felt like I was never going to escape the rut I was in. I was still no closer to getting enough money for even a small studio apartment. First and last month's rent plus the security deposit seemed completely out of reach. I kept frantically searching for a solution online, promising myself that I would crack the code to making money online. I needed to know how these online millionaires were suddenly coming out of nowhere. Well, that's when I stumbled across stories about successful people in affiliate marketing and blogging. These were folks who claimed to have made hundreds of thousands, even millions, in just a few years. It sounded amazing, and I was determined to give it a shot. I figured if they could do it, so could I. I spent weeks diving into everything I could learn about these methods. I even spent money I didn't have to build my first website, choosing a niche I thought would be relatable. I worked tirelessly, writing articles, posting content, asking my friends to share it. But despite all my effort, nothing happened. Not only did I fail to make a single dollar, but I also ended up deeper in debt. The domain and hosting fees were piling up, and I was burning through hundreds of hours of work with absolutely nothing to show for it. It was devastating. Completely discouraged, I stopped everything again. I had no clue where to turn, but I was too far invested to quit. I was broke, frustrated, and desperate. Making money online felt like my only chance at a better future, so I dove back in. I started testing 5 to 10 new ideas every week. My only goal was to make $1, just $1 in profit. I knew if I could figure that out, I could replicate it over and over again until I became successful, but even that seemed impossible. And then, after over a year of failures and living with my parents, I discovered something that finally clicked. A method that would change my life forever. At first, I was skeptical. After so many letdowns, I had no reason to believe this would be any different. But this time, it was. This wasn't like online surveys or blogging. Within just a few days, I wasn't chasing the slim possibility of making money online. I was actually making real money. On my first day, I made $297. On the second day, I made $406. It wasn't millions, but it was more than I'd ever earned from anything else I'd tried. Within 2 weeks, my bank account started to recover. Once I hit 5 figures, I realized I could finally start taking control of my life. I paid off all my debts and started looking for an apartment. Soon after, I quit my job as a plumber and began earning more than $5,000 a month. But I knew there had to be even better opportunities out there. I kept searching and eventually found another system, completely different from the first, but just as effective. And the best part? I could use both systems at the same time, doubling my daily income. With these two systems, I could make money whenever I wanted, from anywhere I wanted. Suddenly, I was earning more money than I ever thought possible. My life completely transformed, and I knew I'd discovered something powerful. But it didn't stop there. Soon, I found several more opportunities. It started to feel almost too easy. I didn't need an education, special skills, or anything technical. I didn't need fancy equipment, just a way to get online. Once I cracked the code and earned my first dollar, everything started to fall into place. That's when I realized that helping others could be just as fulfilling as making money for myself. I could cut out the years of trial and error, mistakes, and frustration I'd endured and show people exactly what I was doing to get paid. Here's the best part. There's no massive investment required to get started. When I began, it felt like everything clicked into place instantly. I didn't need a lot of money, and before I knew it, I was making real consistent income. Now, I have multiple streams of income and haven't had a slow day since. My methods are simple and proven. They work for anyone who's willing to take the first step. There's absolutely no reason you can't replicate my success using the exact same tools and strategies I'm about to share with you. This kind of income will give you the freedom to do the things you've always dreamed of. Pay off all your credit card debts, clear your mortgage, or even buy your first home. Imagine spending more quality time at home with your loved ones, getting a new car for your family, or finally taking that dream vacation without worrying about overspending. This system doesn't just provide an income, it gives you freedom. The freedom to choose how you spend your time and money. Whether it's traveling, upgrading your lifestyle, or simply enjoying peace of mind, this system opens up possibilities you may not have thought were realistic. The path is clear, the steps are ready. All you need to do is take action and start living the life you've always wanted. If you're watching this video right now, you already have everything you need to succeed. I've been using these methods for 7 years, and they've consistently made me money every single day, from $2,000 to $7,500 in a single week. This system allowed me to pay off all my debt, buy my dream home, and still have more than enough to enjoy the finer things in life. I've traveled the world, vacationed in incredible places, and created a lifestyle I never thought possible. Looking back, I'm grateful for every setback, every loss, and every dead end I encountered along the way, because they all led me to this. Something not only real, but something that's given me the ability to make more money than I ever dreamed of. The real power of this system is in its flexibility. You can use it anywhere, at home, during your commute, on vacation, or anywhere else with Wi-Fi. Whether you have 20 minutes before or after your main job, or you want to dedicate hours on your days off, this system fits into your life. You can choose to go all in. It can become your full-time focus, and a highly lucrative one at that. You can live anywhere you want and work as much or as little as you need. All you need is an internet connection and you're set. It's hard to imagine life getting much better than that. Let me tell you about one student that discovered my methods, Mel from the UK. She used to work a full-time job day and night. She didn't get to spend time with her family and didn't have opportunities to advance at work and felt very stuck. Once she discovered my methods, she spent 1 hour per day making money online. She followed my system religiously and finally managed to pull in $7,100 per week with no effort. Now she's making $100,000 per month, and she even bought a new apartment and gifts for all her loved ones. Since sharing my Freedom Blueprint program with the world, my inbox has been full of success story after success story. Each month, I've been receiving emails from people that have been achieving their goals and made their lives so much better in a short period of time. Now, you may be thinking, how much is this all going to cost me? And that's a good question, but don't worry. I know I could sell everything I've collected over the years for thousands of dollars. Normally, this kind of expert-level information commands four-figure fees and recurring payments. But I want you to have all the tools you need to succeed. And that's why I'm giving you lifetime access to my system for only $12.95. That's $12.95. Again, these tools could sell for far more, but I want you to have everything you need to level the playing field and change your life for the better. $12.95 is the bargain of the century. And if you get started right now, I'll throw in over $7,400 of bonus content for free. There are no hidden payments or fees, just $12.95 to discover my methods that work and will easily work for you. You should look at this not as a purchase, but as an investment in your future. You could quite easily make your $12.95 back within 24 hours. Weekly incomes of up to $5,000 are common amongst our existing members. With that said, if you have any doubts or any questions about making this investment, I want to eliminate any possible risks by offering a 30-day money-back guarantee. If my methods don't work for you, just email me and I'll refund your investment that day. It's that simple. This is a no-risk, win-win transaction with nothing for you to lose. You get to try my system for 30 days, and if you're not completely satisfied, you'll get your money back. No questions asked. So if you're watching this presentation, then congratulations. You're granted access to my methods, an A to Z program called Freedom Blueprint. All you need to do is enter in your email and click the Add to Cart button, and you can get started making money today. There's nothing else to it. You can be up and running, making money within a few hours. Joining our current members, making up to $5,000 a week. Tap the Add to Cart button below, and together we can work to transform your life for the better. You can spend as little or as much time as you want, and you need nothing but a way to get online to use my system. Join me today. Oh, this video won't be up forever, by the way. I'm only giving this opportunity to a few more people. Do not close this site, because I cannot guarantee it'll still be here when you come back. Take action now and invest in your future. Click the button below and get started now. Literally anyone can make my program work for them. You don't need technical skills, previous experience, or fancy qualifications. This will work for you in a matter of days. Don't waste any more time. Click the button below and activate your account. Remember, your investment is protected by my 30-day money-back guarantee. You have absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain. Click the button below and start seeing success within 24 hours. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the other side.